What up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Stevie Knight. We gotta talk about this whole Meek Mill situation, man. Yeah, I mean, so if you don't know, I mean, in general, Meek Mill has been doing a lot of work for the past few years for justice reform, right? But this particular video was about this his reaction to a bill that he just helped pass in Philly. And it's a probation reform bill where essentially they made a lot of changes for those that are on probation, because typically it was, someone on probation, they mess up once and they get sent back to the pen, right? There's a lot of unfairness and inequality with how probation was facilitated in Philly, and they passed this bill, right? And it's a dope bill. I read it. But Meek Mill was with the governor speaking on the bill that just passed at the conference. And Meek Mill got pretty emotional at the conference.
Yeah, every time I crossed the Ben Franklin to go pick my mom up to take my son to school in New Jersey, I was actually committing crime the whole time from technical violations. And I didn't have any way to get around that because I already was in jail my whole 20s. My son seen me in prison, and I wanted to take my son to school, so I thought that it's either I'm going to go to jail, I'm going to take my son to school, and, I end up taking my son to school. So I want to thank you guys here today. I don't want to get emotional because it's a lot. You don't got to clap. You don't got to clap because I'm at a point in my life like, we all grew up in the streets, and we try to be better, but they labeled us felons, sent us back to jail. I had to fight against that the whole time to gain my respect and be who I am today, and I'm proud of that. And
I want to preface everything I'm about to say with, I don't want to discredit or minimize or diminish the work he's put in to get what he's gotten done. It's dope that he's doing that. It's terrific that he's doing that, man. I know that these are not crocodile tears. He really feeling it, man. But it's like, how can you on one end, do this? Bringing down emotional as hell, talking about, I'm a victim, I'm a felon, I've been dealing with this shit for all my 20s or whatever, and I'm trying to get people out, I'm trying to change, make it easier for them. But in the same breath, you are rapping lyrics that are going to put your listeners right back in the jail, right back in the prison, bro. And if fools out here thinking that music is not powerful enough to do that, you've lost your damn mind, bro. Big tech companies, record labels know this. That's the easiest way, one of the easiest ways to put black folks specifically in the prison, because we're glorifying this certain lifestyle that certain groups praise. You know what I mean? And you still doing it, bro. It's like, what the fuck? If it's down to like you needing to make the money because the positive shit ain't selling, that's one thing. I understand it. But that's essentially you selling your soul. You can't straddle both sides of the fence, bro. It's either you all the way on this side, you really living this shit, you really trying to fucking do better, trying to make better, trying to prevent people from fucking getting there, or you just being a hypocrite. Like, I understand those are real tears, but I gotta take it with a grain of salt, because you really don't believe what you're saying, because you just dropped the fucking album talking about most niggas, they act hard till shit turn to a robbery. Got real shooters in my backyard and rain things like Kyrie. I move so quick, so fast they can't even find me. Back on your door, I got Southside henchmen that's with me, get real slimy. I mean, they gonna kill you. I'm gonna get something to talk about, okay? My young nigga put on Levins just to walk him down, okay? Walk him down means to fuck somebody up, kill somebody up, track somebody down. Once you say it's up, then there's nothing we can talk about, no way. If he hate too much or pose a threat, I'll tell my young boys spray. You don't see the dilemma there? It's time and place for everything, but if you are gonna be out here trying to be a whole spokesman for prison reform or criminal justice reform, you might not want to be talking about the shit that's gonna put your listeners into prison, bro. Little kids listening to this shit. I'm sure you was listening to this shit that had a lot to do with why you ended up in prison in the first place, right? Like, I mean, they're not crocodile tears, but they come across as crocodile tears, bro. You know what I mean? This is from the Reform Alliance page, which Meek Mill is a chairman for. I can't explain how much this bill means to me, said Meek Mill. My experience on probation reflected in millions of other stories that go unheard. So when the world saw my case and the absurdity of sending people to prison for non-criminal technical violations, it sparked a movement. It's an honor and a blessing to see this change come to my home state. I'm deeply grateful to the Governor Shapiro, the lawmakers, and advocates that for their hard work over many years to get this done. Thank you truly. That ain't it, boss. Hey, don't go out there and murder people, but you still out here murdering people. Yeah, I mean, don't go out there having raw sex, but you sitting out here in a bunch of women unprotected. I mean, it's like a hypocrite, bro. You're directly contradicting what you're trying to represent right now, dog. It's not a good look, and it's gonna cause a lot more confusion. I call the shots and all the killers be like, what's the move? 100 grand, you and your little man get split in two. All right, but we out here trying to, keep people out of prison. Okay. All right.